Back in August 2006, you and I were talking, and you were kind enough to basically comp me a copy of what was then, I guess, Borland Studio,
right.
Because I, as a personal MicroISV, was trying to decide, if I'm at VB6, do I go that way to .NET, or do I go that way to Borland and all that? I got the Express edition out on, I think, 2 or 3, or was it 4 of different Express versions.
Oh, we call it turbos, yeah.
Turbos,
thank
you.
Turbos.
Right.
Sort of revamping the old Turbo Pascal name.
Right.
Yeah, we did that last summer, fall. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just say, let's take it from this point of view. Let's say that I'm a developer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I've done that for a while. I know how to do that, and I've decided I'm going to go start selling a commercial product.
Okay.
I want to get familiar with your environment. Should I start with which version of which turbo thing to just sort of get a sense of what goes on
Yeah,
there?
the turbos were designed for that exact kind of scenario.
Okay.
People that were new customers, people that were interested in doing something different,
Okay.
people that were interested in getting started in programming.
Right.
And so we had 4 turbos. They're still available at turboexplorer.com. You can download them from there, various mirror sites around the world. We had Turbo C++ Builder,
Right.
Turbo Delphi for Win32, Turbo Delphi.net, and Turbo C#.
Okay.
And we had 2 versions of the turbos. There's Turbo Explorer, which is a free version, and Turbo Professional, which is the purchase version. And those were kind of designed to sort of slide under our professional, enterprise, and architect versions. Basically for the beginner, the hobbyist, the student, what we called occupational developers. I've heard that phrase.
Yeah,
So your doctors,
they
your
do
lawyers.
something else, yeah.
They're not full programmers, full-time engineers,
Right.
other businesses who want to do
that sort of thing.
want to do their own programming, or just
Right.
want to dabble and build a little application to do something for themselves. And professional developers could use the turbos as well, but generally the idea was to do that. So I guess if somebody wanted to learn Pascal or get into our environment, our tools, and our frameworks, the Turbo Explorers would be the way to go, because you can download those for free. And then, you know, if it turned out to be something you'd like, then you could look at the Turbo Professional or our regular, you know, we call them Studio line of products, the professional enterprise architect.
Any discount codes you'd like to share with our audience?
Well, I can't discount past free.
Okay.
So
Damn, there's no like $50 rebate.
there's a lot of prices out there, but free is my favorite one.
I guess I'm thinking about the professional.
I think
you know.
Yeah, I think the professional is currently got a special running at $249 for the turbos.
Okay.
But I want to stress that the turbos are still based on our 2006 technology, and so if you wanted to look at the most latest stuff with the Vista support and that things, you probably want to either get the professional level version, which is sort of the baseline version of our studio level, or you can try the trial too. We have a trial.
Yeah, are there trial editions?
Yeah, there's a trial edition available at www.codegear.com as well.
And would you like to name like one resource to help that person along? A book, a website, a blog? The one thing they really have to put down in their list of stuff.
If you're learning the language and you want to learn the language, the runtime, things like that, I would
Get up to
suggest
speed with it.
www.delphibasics.co.uk, which is a really, really nice website that just lays out the language and basically the runtime and gives some VCL basics and things like that.
Excellent.
Another great resource, again on the web, everything's on the web these days, is marcocantu.com.
Yeah. He wrote a couple.
He's written a number of books. I'm trying to see if there's any up on my shelf up there. I don't think so, but
C-A-N-T-O?
C-A-N-T-U
T-U.
with a grav. It's either a grav.
Okay.
But it's marcocantu, C-A-N-T-U.com. And he's got 2 online books. One of them's Essential Delphi, and the other one's Essential Pascal. Essential Pascal is the language, Essential Delphi is the framework. Okay. So just, if I had to pick 2, those would probably be 2 good sources for people getting started. Okay. That'd be the place I'd go.
Excellent.
If you wanted to I mean, obviously, Microsoft has a very serious interest in seeing people develop for the Windows platform.
Sure.
And you know, Delphi is a way that thousands and thousands of developers have come to deliver applications of tens of thousands.
A lot.
Many.
Worldwide, yeah.
Have developed applications for Windows. If you were going to start a new MicroISV today, you know, what's your one-line pitch as to why somebody should choose Delphi, or why would you, advocate them, swallowing the red pill versus the blue pill?
You can pick whichever color you'd like to do.
Well, no, they're obviously red.
Well, true.
I would say that with the MicroISV starting an application today, Delphi 2007 provides you with high performance native applications with a rich user interface that's easy to deploy.
There you go.
There we go.
How's that?
Very succinct,
Okay.
terse, pithy, and to the point.
Good.
Thank you, Nick. For
You're
letting
very
us come
welcome.
up here to
Thanks for
Scotts
coming
Valley.
by. I appreciate
It was
it.
a pleasure.
Absolutely. Here in
Appreciate it.
beautiful Scotts Valley, California.
It's not raining and it's sunny
That's
here,
right.
man.
It's beautiful. In fact, I think when we get done here, we'll take an outside shot.
Yeah, well, okay.
Outside we're allowed, aren't we?
Not allowed to take pictures in the building, strangely enough.
Of
I
the
have
building?
no idea why.
Of the building?
You're not allowed to take pictures of the building.
Probably security, I guess.
Well, if you go and ask security, maybe you can ask their permission. I don't know.
Okay.
Isn't that strange?
Maybe we
Sorry
can
about
Drive by on the freeway.
Maybe we can find a picture on the website.
Maybe. There's probably one out there.
It is a real...
That's right.
I have,
We're actually
I have
selling
no
it.
idea why. I have no idea.
Oh, well, somebody
Yeah,
had a
well.
rule that day.
Exactly.
Some
Okay.
secure. I don't know. Maybe they
But
can
Nick, thanks you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
I
Thanks
mean,
for coming by.
It's good to hear, and it's good for people to know that there's more ways than one to make this kettle of fish boil.
Plenty of micro ISVs out there using Delphi.
Yeah.
I get somebody sends me an email trying to get them to plug their tool on my blog every day. So I
Good.
All
plenty
right.
of them out there.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Well, thanks very much, Nick. This is Michael Lehman. This is the MicroISV Show on Channel 9 with my co-host Bob Walsh at mymicroisv.com and clearblogging.com. And you can find my blog at blogs.msdn.com/mglehman. And you can find Project Glidepath at projectglidepath.net. And we'll see you on Channel 9.
Bye.
There you go. Now I'm Channel 9 famous.
There you go.